Hey guys, it's me, Denny Daniel of the Museum of Interesting Things, and I'm doing a special box opening just for you guys because I have a sneaky feeling that I know what this box is. I know what's in it. So I've got this box over here, and we have our show coming up, which is the Silly Inventions show. And I think this might be 16mm films that are good for that show. So I'm opening the box myself because the show's coming up really soon. And we can't do it at the show because at that point we'll be done with the show because we usually do the box opening at the end. And I want to play this film. So you guys are going to get to, hopefully these are the films. Yes, there are films in here, so I was correct. And let's see if they are the correct films. So there's 4 films in here. So it's more than the correct films. Funny enough. Oh, excellent. All right, you guys are going to freak out. This is the coolest thing. These are 2 commercials from the 1950s. And I want you to read it yourself. So, in case you're bad at reading, these are 2 commercials. One is a Westinghouse TV commercial for a remote telephone oven. So don't ask me how, but we're going to watch these commercials and find out. But apparently this is like a smartphone turning on your oven, but in 1950. So I don't know how that happened. Maybe you just called your spouse and said, turn on the oven. And that was the automatic telephone oven. And then the other one is for an X-ray machine that also works somehow with the telephone. So I don't know how that works. I guess you call your radiologist and say, X-ray my spouse. But that's just amazing that they had that capability back then. So I'm very curious to see those, and it'll be great for our Back to the Futurist show too. So this one is another reel that is a commercial. And this one is a commercial for Magnavox televisions, if I remember correctly. So that's very cool. It's the store doing this blowout sale, and it shows the most modern Magnavox television from like the 1970s. So it looks completely ridiculous. And it has one of those clocks with where the time is those little flip things. And I'm almost equally as excited by getting the clock commercial in there too. And this one is, it says time machine on it. Interesting. Yeah, it does say time machine. So I'm supposing it's some sort of time machine film. But this is an extra film that I got here. So let's see if I can read right off of the film the title, because I do have a loop here. So we'll be able to read it and make sure and see what the Sam Hill, this time machine thing is. But I think it might be another type commercial, because I remember that this guy had a really cool commercial. CBS, Alvin, and what does this say? Let's use my loop. Crashup invents the time machine. Oh, excellent. This is another one that I need for that show. This is Clyde Crashup invents the time machine. So if you guys are fans of that old cartoon, Clyde Crashup, you'll get a kick out of this one, because this one, he invents the time machine. And it's very funny. I think you can see it on YouTube, Clyde Crashup, if you don't know his stuff. But this is perfect for our Silly Inventions speakeasy that I'm going to be doing. So Clyde Crashup, very, 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 very cool one also. And I think that's everything. Yep, the box is empty. Cool. So yeah, the museum normally goes to schools and libraries and does shows. But once a week we do a secret speakeasy. So if you look up secretspeakeasy.com, you'll find it. And I will play these films at the speakeasy. And you can always email me and remind me if you know, you missed it this time, but you want to see it next time. At any rate, I'll catch you guys all later. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed.